Stars Sunday night. I'm Carrie and that's Jared.
What's up, everybody?
Was that better?
Yeah.
That's Jared.
That's
Moving
Jared.
on.
That's nobody. It's just a guy that, yeah.
Last week you were like, you always make me sound so important.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Such a big deal.
Yeah. I'm just some guy that plays guitar.
Oh, boy.
Anyways.
Oh, boy.
Let's do our thing. Let's say hello to everybody and...
Notice how he's rushing me along?
No, I'm not. It's been a crazy, hectic day.
It's been fun times.
So this is why we're late. So we went to the cigar lounge before we went live here for show prep. We went there hours ago. And then we get all the way back to the house here, and I'm like, I think I left my phone at the cigar lounge. And it's a 26-minute drive there. So we had to go all the way back and get my phone and come all the way back. And I'm like, well, we just lost a half an hour. So then we had to eat. I had to warm up.
We lost an hour.
We lost an hour. Exactly. We lost an hour. So, yeah. So sorry about that. But, you know, stuff happens when you're doing a billion things at once. So, so that's why we're late. It's my fault.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
It's all my fault.
Totally.
Everything's my fault. Now, just trying to fix my mic here.
Well, let's say hi.
Let's do.
Dean Harkness, hello.
Hey, what's up?
I don't think I'm going to read all of the comments. It kind of looks like you guys were talking to each other, but I will say hi, and if there's anything you want repeated or asked, go ahead and, you know, tag Tone Wars in your question at the bottom.
Yes.
JB50 Watt, how are you?
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man?
Let's see. Harv, hi Harv.
Hey, haven't seen you in a bit. Good to see you here.
Tony, how are you?
What's up, Tony?
Let's see. Lots of Harv and JB there. More Tony. Flux, hey Flux.
What's up, Flux?
He's psyched to hear the Leviathan.
Yeah. You know what? That was the amp that I missed the most while I was gone. Honestly, it really was. I kept thinking about it. I'm like, man, I just want to play that thing. And tonight's the first night I fired it up since I've been back, which is kind of a shame. But, yep, I realized immediately why I missed it so much. Within seconds, I'm like, oh, there it is. There's the stuff.
Willman100, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
Paul Smith, hey. He says, so glad to be here in the cool group.
What's up, Paul? Good to see you, man.
Oh, Vince, how are you, Vince? He says, hey, Carrie and Joe, Tone Wars is now officially my favorite channel.
Oh,
sweet.
Sweet, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Gravel Rocks is into house.
What's up, Steve?
Techforge Australia, he says, good morning, good evening.
And good day.
Yeah, enjoying the last of the weekend while those of us in the future are at work Monday morning. That's right.
What's going on, man? Good to see you here.
Let's see. The Metal Edge. Good evening, rock stars.
The Metal Edge.
Dean Harkness, since I have the Stealth 50, I may keep it and get the Mesa.
Why not? The Mesa JP or the Badlander? Which one?
William100 says, hey, how's it going? I like the channel. Thanks.
Thank you.
We like you being in the channel.
That's right. We sure do.
CS, hey, how are you?
What's up, Chris?
Dude, he shared the yummiest looking food on Facebook last night.
I know he did.
I want to know how to do that. I know you told me you put all the stuff. He had, so it was crab legs, like taters, corn. Taters.
Everybody likes taters.
I know. It looked so good, and I'm like, I need instructions. So, yeah, we want to learn how to do like the crab boil, put it in the bag, and
yeah, that's one of our favorite things to have. Like, you just go there, you put on the bib and the gloves.
You have to put the bib and gloves on.
You just make fools out of yourself. You're like 5-year-olds.
He's like dripping with butter in his beard. His beard's all greasy.
It's not first date.
No, you know what? When we first started hanging out and stuff back in the band days, I remember he'd be like, I don't eat with my hands. No, look at him, right? He's super dainty eater. He like eats pizza with a fork and knife and cuts up fruit. Like, what's wrong with you? And now he's like,
we went to that. You've been a bad influence. We went to that, what was the place called? Some kind of crab place? Crazy Crab. Crazy Crab. Yeah, we went there one time, and there's no other way to do it. You just There's no neat way to do it.
You gotta just dig in.
Yep, you just gotta dig in and wear half of it and eat the other half, and boy, is it good.
It's worth it.
It really is. But again, do not go there on a first date, because the other person's feel like, yeah, I don't think so.
Unless they dig it.
Yeah, but look at you.
Maybe it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, unless they dig it. Unless they're slobs too.
Right.
Yep.
Anyway, lots of jealousy going on with CS's crab. It wasn't a boil, but it was a fry.
Yeah.
Crab fry.
Looked good. Looked really good.
Bruno, hey man.
Hey,
Morty
Bruno.
Friedman.
What's
how
happening?
Are you?
Good to see you.
Dean says if only Eddie played Bark at the Moon, he'd still be here with us.
Ah.
Chris A., how are you?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Yeah, so that I have reached the end.
You've reached the end.
I've reached the end. I know we're missing a half an hour, so I kind of wanted to get in there.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So, do you want to start off with the Metallica stuff? You want to just do that?
Yeah, everybody's dying to see it.
All right, so let's kick it off with that.
Including me.
Including you. You guys all did a really good job. I really appreciate everybody participating. That was awesome. So let me mute the mics, and then we will start with the Metallica stuff. And I mean, everybody's got their own take on it, their own speed. Mm-hmm. Some guys quad tracked, some guys single or double tracked. I mean, we got room mics, we got studio kind of stuff. I mean, it's a great mix of everything. So it's actually really cool. So
hopefully there's a bread pillow in there somewhere.
Maybe we'll see. If not, there's going to be hell to pay. All right. So without further ado, hang on one second and mute the mics.
Get it. Hi, Ronnie K.
Hey, what's up, man? Here we go.
Alright, Jarrod, Kyle Hart here. I'll be playing this through a K-Hart Effects guitar that I made. I put a Seymour Duncan Nazgul in the bridge. Playing through a PRS MT15, Harley Benton 2x12 with vintage 30s. And it's going through a K-Hart Effects Blue Sapphire Overdrive that I also made. This is Master of Puppets.
we go.
There it is.
Wow, man. That was awesome, you guys. That last one. Wrong song, dumbass.
I think I said that to you once.
I think that's why they did that.
So I put that in there.
I think I played the wrong mix once or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oops. Yeah.
I'm not normally that rude to him.
No.
It was funny at the time.
On camera. Off camera. Yeah. Totally
I
different
liked
story.
Kyle Hart too. That's a really pretty purple guitar you have
Yeah,
there.
that was awesome.
But also, he was like, "Hey, Jarrod," like no movement of the lips. "Hey, Jarrod, this is Kyle Hart." "Hey, Jarrod, this is Kyle Hart." You don't even have to move your mouth.
Hey, man. That's how the Southerners are, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of movement here. Hey, man. Kyle Hart.
Hey, man.
Yeah. I like how you showed the gear, too. That was awesome. Showed the amp and the guitar and the pedal, and awesome. And it sounded great. All you guys did a great job. And I think JB quad-tracked that. That's not easy to do with that many notes to quad-track it.
You
and
went
nail
above
it.
and beyond.
Yeah, so that was awesome. And he played his new JP, which I knew he would do because, you know, when you got the new car, you got to take it around the block a few
Take
times.
it for a
And
spin.
show everybody, hey, look at my new Ferrari.
That's awesome.
Hope Miss Jones is outside.
I did not see the bread pillow though in Dean's video.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to do something about that.
I kept trying to scroll too to see JB's head and
Yeah, you tried to
Dean's
like
head.
zoom
Like,
in and
it won't. It keeps shutting.
can't see your head.
Why can't I see your head?
Yeah, it was good though, guys.
Is
Very
my
good
head?
job.
You can see our head.
Yeah, what the hell? No, that was really good. I'm glad you guys did that. You know, it's been a bit since I've played it, so I'm not going to play it tonight. I forgot some of it, so I'm going to have to relearn it again. I've been busy learning other things and doing other things, so I gotta get all these riffs that I've learned, and just every morning with coffee, warm up with relearning the riffs. Like Drop Dead Legs, I can't remember how to play some of it now, and I'm like, well, I got to relearn that.
You got other songs you need to learn.
Yeah, I do. I got a lot of stuff to learn, apparently.
Well, Jay Croft is with us.
Hey, what's up, Jay and family?
Yeah, he says they're eating dinner and tuning in. So, hi, guys.
What's for dinner?
Yeah, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Is it a crab bake?
Crab boil tonight?
Crab boil? Probably not.
Dean says it's giving him carpal tunnel.
Oh, dude, that song, that's the thing, man. The down picking is, like, brutal. And I thought I had it. I'm like, oh, I could do it. And then I did it up to tempo. I'm like, oh, my God. When is this going to end? And you got to do that through the whole song. And I'm like, Hatfield's he's a freak. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That guy is a freak.
JB says, honestly, I sucked at down picking so much, but learned Master Puppets has helped a bit with that.
Yeah, it does. You know, I mean, hey, not everybody's good at everything, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. JB says, yeah, my face was twitching and making dumb faces, so I didn't think you wanted to see my face. Well, that would have been more entertaining.
Yeah, it's all about entertainment.
Nice. Yeah, it's a great job, everyone, though. It was nice to hear. And it is. It's great to see who you are and see what equipment you use, where it gives you a reference point.
That's why we do this, is we want to get to know you as well. You know?
To hear your accents.
Yeah, your accents and everything. Yeah. No, we like it, man. We like, it gives you a chance to, just kind of get featured, I guess, play a little, and it's exciting. You get to see yourself on TV.
Oh, Dean said he's in the middle of painting. That's why. And he's making stupid faces.
I used to make dumb faces. I probably still do make dumb faces. All right, so I'm sure you guys can...
Oh no.
Attest to this as well. Like when you first start playing guitar when you're young, and you're like between 10 and 14, you're looking down the whole time playing, and you're so concentrated on what you're doing. Pretty soon you're like,
drool.
You drool on your guitar. I used to do that when I was younger, and I'm like, oh my God, gross, And then I played in front of 9th grade for extra credit, and I was like, don't drool. Don't drool.
While your knee is...
Yeah, so my knee was like, going crazy behind the podium. So my knee drooled instead of I was like, please don't drool, because there's a chick in the class that I had the hots for, and I'm like, if I make an ass out of myself, this is really gonna suck, you know. So yeah, that was
I remember
funny.
when I first started singing, my lip would quiver.
Yeah.
My upper lip would be like
Vibrato.
like, how am I supposed to sing with my lip going?
That's your vibrato. Woo!
I made it through though.
You made
Weird
it.
things your body do. Do you
Yeah.
guys have weird things too? Like, I know some of you are saying you're making faces, but what
Yeah.
weird things have happened to you when you are performing or first were performing? Or
Yep.
That's hilarious. Put that in the chat. I'd love to read that.
And your face contorts with the notes, like you know, you're always like glitching and stuff, and it's like wow. And when I started doing this on the channel, I would have to be mindful of that and be like, watch me drool all over myself tonight and make a bunch of weird faces. But if I do, I'm doing it as a joke. Yeah. I'm
Dear
doing it on
Heavenly
purpose.
Father, if you love me at all,
Oh no, no.
please let him drool on the guitar tonight.
Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna. Wouldn't be prudent. Not at this juncture. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Jay Croft, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, man.
He got a request for you.
Oh, of course. Always comes with a price.
He also says, Carrie, you look great. Jarrod, you're still a sexy beast.
Thank you. By the way, I ordered a bunch of 149s. I got a box and 5 extra, so yeah, I got that coming.
So his request is the Nutty Professor tells Jarrod to lay off the Twinkies and get off his butt and play some Metallica. The Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor. I haven't done the Nutty
I know.
Professor in a long time. Hey, man, why are you sitting around eating Twinkies all day? You should be on that guitar playing some Master of Puppets. Instead of Master of Twinkies, you should be Master of Puppets. The hell?
There!
That's all I got on the spot.
I keep screaming into my
Yeah,
microphone.
we got to watch our mics.
Let me move.
Yeah. Sorry for spiking our mics. We're still working that out. I'm going to put a
Put mine down
limiter on the mic after the show. We're going to have to do a sound
Yeah.
check.
At
Because
least
they're
I
right
can
here.
hear it this time. With
Yeah.
the other mic, I couldn't tell if I was, or I had to look.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm always watching the meter here. So
Not me.
we're still making some
I'm just
adjustments.
looking at myself.
Stop looking at your damn self and look at the meter.
Look at the meter.
Twinkie?
Oh, let's see. Flux said everyone was just looking at the Majesty. Yeah, instead of his face. Less Twinkies and more picking, JB. I know.
Yeah.
Rob Johnson. Hi there.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Jarrod and Carrie? How is our old friend Skeeter been? Think he could check in with us real quick?
Skeeter's doing fine. He's just getting ready to shoot that rig rundown roast video.
You know what Skeeter
Yeah.
needs to do?
What's he need to
He
do?
needs to put that smoker together first.
Well, that's right. I got priorities.
That's
I
right.
got to do the smoker.
I wonder if you could smoke crab legs.
I bet you can. You buy them, I'll smoke them.
They're expensive.
That's why.
Sheesh.
Yeah, smoking's expensive too. That smoker costs several $100s. What you talking about? Yeah.
My son likes crab legs, and every time we go to Costco, he's like, Mom, check the price.
Yeah,
But they're
you're like-
always like $45 for 3 little legs.
There's the loan department from the bank right next to the seafood department. Get a loan. Get some crab legs.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Skeeter's. I was gonna do the rig rundown roast on Saturday, and then my computer went kaplooey on me, and I had to have it. My brother, who was an IT guy, he had to tunnel in from California.
Shoot.
We spent hours fixing it. So I got a new computer coming because that thing's on its last leg when it comes to what I got to do down here.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's still a good computer. It's just it's just not handling the 4K stuff that I'm trying to do, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it's been a
Are
nightmare.
you getting a new monitor?
No, the monitors.
Nuts.
See, I got that big wide monitor. Why?
Because I was going to take it.
Hell no.
I got hook it up to my laptop so I can see.
Sheesh.
I can't
I
see
got that
anymore.
big wide monitor, and the old computers, the graphics
I'd
card's
give
only
you
using
some money
half of
for
it.
I'd give you some crab legs for it.
Yeah, and then you'll make me cook them, and then you'll eat them. You'll be like, "See, it worked out. Want some?"
Right.
I know how you operate.
Yeah. You still like it. Parasitic Mutant, thanks for the video on the EVH Stealth 100. It was very informative. I'm learning towards the Engel Inferno.
Ah, would.
Or leaning. Sorry, can't see.
The Ingle Inferno I heard is awesome. I haven't had a chance to try one yet, but I've heard it's amazing. And you're welcome. I was hoping it would get more views, but I mean, hopefully it'll get more views. You know, share it if you don't mind. Share it in the groups and share it on your own page. I mean, that would really help me out because it's.
Share it in your social media. Tag Tone Wars. Send people this way.
I would appreciate it. Like, that's one of the best things you could do for the channel is share that stuff. And, you know, I mean, I work really hard on those, and that took me 3 days of troubleshooting on my computer to edit it and render it. I mean, it was a lot of work, so I would appreciate it very much.
Flux says I had to learn how not to play on stage with my eyes closed.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm looking at the crowd or at my fretboard. Yes, I had to do that too with singing. You know, you get into it. Sometimes I probably still do it a little bit when we're down here.
Yeah.
On stage, it's easier for me to remember not to shut my eyes. But yeah.
Yep.
That was a big one.
It's a lot, like going out and performing. I mean, there's so much to it, like how you stand, how much you should move around, and remembering like, oh, I got to get back to my pedal board to stomp on something, and you know, you got to be in the right place at the right time, and
take your drinks and.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The first few shows you do, there's a lot of learning that you do, like what not to do and stuff. So.
JB says, apparently the nerves in your face are connected to the hands, so that's why people twitch while playing.
Could be, yeah. Could be. Ugh.
Jay Croft says, you owe me $149 for that hot mic moment. Did I blow something over there?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we got to watch these mics. I turned them down a little. I will put a limiter on tonight. We got to do that. We're running so far behind.
I also want my hair light. We'll do that after the show.
Yeah.
Cause hair. Dean Harkness, thank you for the super chat, man.
Oh, thank you.
He also has a request.
Ah, okay.
Arnold is happy to see his kitty witty after a long day of blowing stuff up.
Oh my God. I just got home from blowing everything up. I blew up a tank, a chopper, and a whole bunch of cars. And I was blowing up everyone's phones too by calling them. And they get here, where's my little kitty witty at? I want to snuggle with my kitty witty.
Does he say W's or does he say V's? Kitty witty.
Kitty witty. I don't know, I'll say it both ways just in case. Kitty witty, where are you? You want to snuggle with daddy? Oh my God. The stuff you guys get me to... Stop it. There's no more kitty witty here. It's all manly stuff. I want to snuggle with my pet lion. He's going to look like a lion in a week. He's getting his hers cut.
Ronnie K. liked your nutty professor.
Hey, man.
CS says smoking crab legs do not taste good.
Oh, really?
Plus it dries them out. Not recommended, but go ahead, give it a try. Not at those prices.
Not at those prices. I'd rather boil them and soak them in butter. I'm good. Butter fixes everything, you know. I got my arm chopped off. Let's put some butter on it. Now I feel better. And it tastes good, too.
Rob Johnson says, haha, amazing. You should also do the Amp Snob character again. So funny.
Oh, yes. The Amp Snob. I shall. Maybe I'll do it in a future video. That'd be nice. I've been wanting to change up my reviews, and maybe I can use the aristocrat for that. Right?
Oh, Lord. Christopher sent a super chat. Thank you. He says that alone is worth waiting a week between hangs. Kitty Witty.
Thank you very much. I'll tell Kitty Witty you said thank you as well. In our little snuggle time tonight with Daddy. You imagine that? Kitty Witty, Daddy's home. Come here. Give me the snuggles. Oh, you're so cute, Kitty Witty.
Making weird noises.
It's in the snuggle buggle time.
Stupid mic. It's all the way down here, but it's keep.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to be careful. Again, my apologies. We'll get that fixed tonight. For show.
All right, let's see. Where did I leave it? What's a Commodore 64?
That's an old computer.
Yo, he says, are you going to donate your Commodore 64? Jay Croft. Tony, cool, was wondering on the other rig rundowns from others. Awesome. Kyle Hart says, did I miss it? You did.
You did, but you can rewind it. It's in, yeah, you can just hit rewind.
You also missed me making fun of your accent. In a loving way.
In a loving way, yes. Yeah, you'll see. It's a good accent.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, Jared, see Kyle.
Carl Hart here. That's how a lot of people talk from. I don't know where you're from, like what part of the country you're from, but there is that part of the country where they're like,
hey, Jared, this is
man,
Kyle Hart.
How you doing? Carl Hart here. Pretty good, huh? You're almost like ventriloquists. I bet you that's where all the ventriloquists come from, is that part. Because you can't see them talk. You're like, is that you or who's talking here? You guys got a talent, man.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. William 100. Or Willman, sorry. Willman 100. What's the best cab to use with the Mark 525 or 35?
I like the Mesa. I really do. The Mesa 212 with the vintage 30s. I think you can't go wrong with that. Because the thing that you got to think about, too, is when...
He wants a cab that has a good low end.
Mesa 212. Yep. It's got a lot of punch to it and thump. And, I mean, I'm telling you, I got it right behind me. And every time I play an amp through it, there's plenty of low end. The 412s are more airy. They're not as punchy as a 212. And the thing is that we all should keep in mind when we buy amps is they're dialed in on certain cabs that are in their shop. I mean, like if that company makes cabs too, pick the cab that they paired with that amp, because the EQ, the voicing of that amp is to the amp maker's ears sound best through certain speakers, and I would always pair it through those. The nice thing about the Mesa cabs is that they're kind of like an industry standard.
Yeah. And
pretty much everything sounds good through them, but some better than others. But I would say with the Mesa amps, I would always stick with, first of all, like their cabs. And of course, you know, there's other cabs, depends on your taste, but that's where I would go first.
Let's see. Kyle Hart is from Biloxi, Mississippi.
Ah, Biloxi, Mississippi.
Biloxi? I don't think you can say that without moving your lips, though.
Biloxi,
Biloxi,
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Hey, so Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeah, that's awesome, man. We got people from all over the world and the country here, so it's good. I love seeing people from all over. Like, it's really cool. And you did a great job on the video, too. I love how you showed the gear and everything, too. That was nice.
And he got a pretty purple guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Flex says he misses the tone snob guy.
He'll be back very soon. I promise.
JB says my cat's getting a haircut this week. He's getting the lion cut, too.
Yeah, man. Kitty Witty always gets the little lion cut.
Tech Forge Australia, come snuggle with Daddy, is now living rent-free in my head. It's running circles in his mind all day.
He's going to go to sleep with a bunch of reverb. Come snuggle with Daddy. Waking up going, I'm so disturbed right now. This is haunting me.
I love that. Living rent-free in his head. Ronnie Cake, kitty bitty.
Kitty bitty.
Flux, you've got amps behind you with more memory than a Commodore 64.
Pretty much.
JB says enough processing power to go to the moon. And all those amps.
Yeah.
Gravel Rocks, is the Mesa Mark 525 loud enough for a band, or do I need 35?
I think the 25 could do it. It really depends on your drummer, you know. If your drummer is like one of those guys that's like Hulk smash, you know, and everything, and he's super loud, then you might have a little bit of trouble. Now, if you put it in extreme mode, it opens up even more and gets louder. So, I mean, but it's a little looser. It's more open in that mode. The other modes are more tight and compressed, so it just depends. But, I mean, if you really want to be safe, then, you know, get the JP2C. It's only a couple $100 more. Not. It's a lot more. No, if you really want to be safe, get the 35. But, man, it's been a while since I've actually played an amp with a real drummer. You know, it's been years.
Jay Croft.
Yeah. You know what me and Jay should do? Is bring a couple amps to his house and just play to his drum kit.
Yeah, just you two. I want nothing to do with it.
No, you want nothing to do with it. You can sit there with a dB meter and a cigar. How's that?
Oh, so I at least get to come.
Yeah, you at least get to come.
Well, thanks.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm just thinking out loud here.
I know.
So we should do that and test out some amps and see which ones, like which one of the mini amps have enough volume to keep up.
I'll be the camera person.
There you go. Because Jay's an awesome drummer. Jay's a freaking phenomenal drummer. So I think that would be fun.
Only if we can film it in his backyard.
Well, as soon as the drums are outside, all bets are off. We got to do it in a room.
Guess you're going to have to build some walls out there.
Yeah, make an outdoor drum room, Jay.
I want a Florida room.
Just for that one video.
Screened in Florida room.
Nothing beats his backyard, though.
Nothing.
His backyard is stupid.
It's vacation.
Yeah, it really is. Are they going to shoot the next Madagascar in your backyard? Or?
Let's see. Ronnie K says interesting facts about cabs and heads. Yep.
Oh, probably what I was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, always keep an eye on what cab they designed that amp for, because that's what it's supposed to sound like according to the manufacturer. Now, mileage and tastes and everything will vary, obviously, but I mean, there's a reason why they choose the speakers, because they're voiced for that amp.
While you were talking, I was trying to pronounce where Dean Harkness is from. Pontotoc.
Pontotoc.
Technically Pontotoc, but
Pontotoc.
Nobody's heard of it. I have not heard of it. It sounds like it would be a city in Michigan, though.
Yeah, it kind of does, because there's a lot of Indian names here.
Yeah.
Yep.
American Indian, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Tony says, Tone Wars is the best show on the planet, comedy included. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Jay Croft says, well, I have my V-drums set up right now. I think any amp would hold up to a volume now.
Yeah. Exactly. With the V-drums, any amp will work. Yep.
Is that just the electronic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boy, I liked practicing with the electronic drums down here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Remember? And then when he would traded them out, when Mike traded out and brought his acoustic set in, I was like, hey! But it made a difference, because when we would do shows, so we would practice to his electronic drums,
Yeah.
and then go do live shows, and I'm like, I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this loud noise.
So then we just kept his regular kit down here, and actually it sounded great. I mean, with the in-ears and the way I mic'd it and EQ'd the mics and everything, I thought it sounded amazing.
Definitely had to get used to it. But
yeah.
Jay says we have a projector now. I saw that.
I saw it too.
He said you're going to have a party.
He said.
He said it.
He said it.
He's going to bring crab legs.
Yeah. Anything else you're going to volunteer
Smoked
me
crab
for?
legs.
Yeah.
Actually, you need to have the party here and have people come and help you put together your Blackstone grill that you've had for a year.
Yeah,
and the
smoker. No.
I need some volunteers to come to Jarrod's house, please.
I'll put together my smoker tomorrow. After I go to the gym, I'll come home, put together the smoker with my huge biceps that I'll be training tomorrow. Yes.
Party at Jarrod's.
Party at my house tomorrow.
Right.
We're going to start out with smoked salmon. That's a safe one to start out with.
Steve-O is from Toronto, Canada.
Hey, what's up, man?
Tony is from Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver. Got a lot of Canadians here, and yeah, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. People from all over the world.
And
Love it.
No way. I just watched the Shania Twain special a couple days ago,
Oh, yeah.
so all that stuff's in my head.
It's all in your head.
She's from Canada.
She's from Canada.
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 Mm-hmm.
Canada.
Ronnie K lives city in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Ah. Nice. Ooh, you know what I got to do? I got to change out guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me make sure I do this right. I was going to start
Down?
out with the red one, yeah.
All right.
Gonna work my way up. No more wireless for me. I'm all cable now.
Tech Forge is in. Is it Geelong, Victoria, Australia? Is that you say Geelong? Geelong? Geelong?
Galong.
How do you say it? Spell it phonetically for me.
Yeah. Get all kinds of... That's what I love about doing this, is like there's people from all over the world, and it's great.
And if we ever decide to go anywhere around the world,
hopefully we'll know somebody.
Like hit them up, so we don't just do the touristy stuff.
Yeah, we need a place to crash. Nice to meet you. Where's the couch?
And the shower.
Yeah, and the shoer.
Jay Croft says, bring the crab legs and all the amps and cigars. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All about that. I had a 149 today. Placencia. Oh, God, it was glorious.
Until I dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, she bumped the ashtray and both of our cigars went plummeting to the ground.
It was one of those standalone ones. It was like this tall, just a tin, you know, whatever. I don't even know if there's a technical term for it. Just a standalone ashtray. Mm-hmm. And on my elbow, boop, just bumped it. And luckily, there was only 1.5 inches or so left of them. But
so mine hit the ground and came unraveled in some spots. And I was like, awesome. Now I got the Wile E. Coyote cigar.
I'm super proud of you for your patience, though. He did not bite my head off.
Just picked it up and wiped it off and went back to work.
I know.
It's so good, though. The 149 Placencia, I think, is like, that's top 3, easily top 3 for me.
Okay, so Tech Forge says a soft G, so Geelong.
Ah, Geelong.
Geelong.
I could...
Yeah, I'm just going to skip over that. Dean says, I think Australia would be awesome to visit.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be. I would love to go there someday.
Absolutely. Ronnie K says, no, Dean Harkness. Why? What's wrong with that? Flux says he's currently at his studio in San Pedro, California, looking out my window at Los Angeles Harbor. Nice.
Boy, what a view that must be.
JB is from, is that Massachusetts, MA?
Think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
He says, I'm a masshole, as they say.
Cool, man.
William 100 says, I have a Mesa Triple Crown 50. It seems to lack low end. The bass control doesn't do much like other amps. Would putting an EQ in the loop help?
Yeah. Yeah, if you put an EQ in the loop and bump some of the lows, it'll act as almost like a resonance knob. That could help you out a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, 149. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Jay,
cigar.
he was like, let's have a 149 tonight, buddy. And I beef earlier, so we owe him a 149. I thought he meant money.
Oh.
$150 for something.
Oh, yeah. 149. No, we'll do a 149 for sure, man. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Ronnie Cade. No, Dean Harkness is city in Mississippi, 2 below Mississippi. Oh.
Ah, gotcha.
JB, yes, Massachusetts. Ah, yes, MA, Massachusetts. Got it. Well, we're in Waterford, Michigan.
Yep. Good old Watertucky.
Waterford, Michigan. Or is it? Are you Clarkston?
I'm border. Yeah, I'm border.
You're border?
Yeah, I'm borderline. I'm a border city. Yep.
Well, you want to play something for?
Yeah, I do. Let's hear the what is this? The Redseven Leviathan. I haven't played this in a while, and I just did a quick little rundown with it earlier just to get it going, and I was like, oh my god, I love this amp. So I don't have the foot switch hooked up, so I'll have to change. I still have to program the MIDI on this, which I've still struggling with a little bit. I gotta get with Luca, and I'm sure it's easy. It's just every amp is different when you program it, so sometimes my brain doesn't work right to do that. But I'm going to program this, but I'll be switching back and forth. But we're going to start out with the blue channel, which is channel 1 in hot mode, and the overdrive pedal is on. So we'll go ahead and do that. So 1 second, let me fire everything up. bitch. Oh my God.
Oh, careful.
Yeah. Dude, guys, I'm telling you, I missed this amplifier so much. The channel 1 in hot mode is so thick. It's just really beefy. And if you dial it in right, you can get that little bit of aggression in there that you like, you know. And then I have the tone knob cranked almost all the way up on the Mud Killer. And it adds that little extra bite. And I finished, so all the rhythms were on channel 1 in hot mode. All the leads were in channel 2, but the rhythm that I did at the end of that song was still on channel 2. Now that channel has even more edge to it, and oh my God, they're both great, just great channels. And channel 1, the thing that's amazing about that is the thick, nasty thing that it has going on. But you can also turn off hot mode and get a little less gain and have something that's a little more bluesy or whatever. But yeah, I mean, this amp is just stupid. It's so good. Oh, it's beautiful.
Tech Forge Australia says if I were wearing any panties, they'd be thrown on stage right now. We definitely don't want to stay with him, and if we go to Australia.
And I'd catch him with my teeth.
We have a friend
That's funny.
that was playing shows at
oh yeah,
what was the theater
Diesel Concert Lounge.
Concert Lounge. Yeah, he's in a 80s cover
This is hilarious.
tribute type band. And Jarrod, we went to Meijer, Target or something beforehand.
I got the biggest pair of whitey tighties I could find. They were like,
Dude, they were huge. Whitey tighties.
big giant whitey tighties.
He waited till he was in the middle of a solo.
It chucked him.
Whipped him around and chucked him up on.
It landed right on his guitar.
It did, right on the
Yep,
neck.
and they hung right on the neck. And I'm like, that couldn't have been better. He's playing this guitar solo, this giant pair of whitey tighties hanging on the end. He looked at me, he's like, you bastard. I got you. I got you.
That was a good night.
That was a good night. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, incredible skill playing from Willman 100.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Paul Smith really liked it. Digging the MIDI.
Thank you.
On the Redseven, JB. Redseven is really sounding badass.
Thank you. It's a great amp. I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for something that's different, but you don't want to worry about, is it got enough edge? Is it nasty enough? Trust me, this amp is nasty.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it's really good. It'll keep up with the Stealth as far as nastiness goes, especially Channel 2. Channel 2 is just evil, you know, and you could go either way on either channel, and that's what I like about it. It's 2 amps in one, and it's not like, you know how you get some amps and you're like, well, it's got one channel in it I like, but the other one I hate, but at least I got a channel I like in it. This amp isn't like that. You're going to love both channels, but depending on, you know, your taste that day, you might like one channel over the other, but it doesn't mean you don't like the other one. And you'll find uses for both channels. It took me a minute to dial this amp in, and maybe I should do a dial-in on this amp because it's pretty unique on how you dial this in. You push the knobs a little further on this than you would other amps, but that's not a big deal. It's just the way the amp's built. But I'm telling you, man, I am so glad I bought this amp. This is another one of those keeper amps. I am never selling this amplifier. So good.
Christopher was going off your water tucky compliment. Said he's from Rose Tucky, Oregon. He's from Oregon.
Oregon. Oh, wow. All over, man.
I've never been to Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh, and then CS is making fun of my orange water bottle.
Oh.
Oh, it's not orange. It's red. Now you got me calling it orange.
Oh.
He was like, I like the way that you're trying to hide it behind this.
At least it's not the white one.
Yeah, the red one, it blends.
Yeah, it blends.
It's not so intrusive.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh. And then somebody said next week I need to have a Minions water bottle. Who said that? Where'd it go?
Minions.
I must have scrolled past it. Let's see. Tony. Oh, yeah, it was Tony. He was like, yellow Minions next week. Tech Forge Australia, already read that. Kyle Hart, love to hear what the Kemper profiles of it sounds like.
Ah, they're available. They're on the website right now.
There you go, Kyle.
So, yep, there you go. They're up there. I think it's called Red Alert or something. I can't remember what the hell I called them, but they're up there. And they came out really good. I'm real proud of those profiles. I've been using them a lot. So.
A lot.
A lot.
Flux says the Leviathan is a 2-channel amp in and away, so is the Savage, channel 1 and 4. How would the 2 amps compare?
I like channel 1 on the Redseven better than I like the rhythm channel on the Savage, because the rhythm channel on the Savage, which is channel 2, is a little on the minimalistic side. It's great, it's really good, but it's not as full as channel 1 on the Redseven. Channel 2 on the Redseven compared to channel 4 on the Ingle, man, I'd have to shoot those out to really give you a definitive answer, but I think that, I'm just going by memory here, the Savage will be a little richer, where the Redseven would be a little more aggressive. But they're both very rich. They're full and they have a lot of great texture. I'm all about the aggressive texture. I mean, that's really what goes for me. So I don't know which one I would pick in a blind test, but all I can say is tonight I feel like I have superpowers playing through the Redseven.
No, you sound like you have superpowers.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, it really feels great.
On the website with those profiles, do you have little video clips? I know you were talking about doing that at one point. Do you have samples of them?
Not for the Redsevens yet. I have to get around to shooting it. So I had so many computer issues this week. I had 3 videos I was going to do, and for 3 days my computer was being worked on by my awesome brother. So.
Thank you, awesome brother.
Yeah, thanks. So I wasn't able to get around to that, but I will put up that video soon. It's definitely something I need to do.
Serious Poo.
Serious Poo.
That's his name.
That's an awesome name.
Taking a serious poo.
Serious Poo.
Oh boy. I know you like the stealth, but how would you rank the Leviathan, Purple Nightmare, and Rev? Leviathan, Purple Nightmare, and
Rev.
Well, you sold your Purple Nightmare.
I sold the Purple Nightmare. I did like the amp, but it had a little too much sag for me. It was a little too, I don't know. There was just, it wasn't stiff enough for me, if that makes sense. Like, you know, some amps, they're just a little too saggy. You know, and with that one, it's just the way it was. And I tried with that amp, and I was like, it sounds great, but the feel was just off for me. So I ended up selling it, and the person, you know, Matt bought it, and he loves it. And you know what? Everybody likes different stuff, so I get it. It's an amazing sounding amp, though.
Rev and Leviathan.
Rev and Leviathan. I think the Leviathan has a little more edge to it on channel 2. But the Rev, obviously, you're going to get more channels, and, you know, you get a lot more features on the Rev, too. The Rev is just a sledgehammer. You know, it just, total sledgehammer. I mean, that thing is just an absolute beast. They both have their own stuff going on. They're apples and oranges, to be honest with you. They really are. And depending on what you're looking for, you're going to like one over the other. But I'd say this, though, I would rank them perfectly even when it comes to feel. When it comes to feel, they both have that great feel to them, that thick, chewy, awesome, responsive feel to them. So I like them both in that regard.
JB wants to know, when is the Tone Wars Gravity Picks coming out? I remember you talking about it. Funny thing is that lately I've been using only the Gator Grip Jazz 3 picks. Pretty basic and cheap, but I like them.
They're out. They're out now. I've been playing them for quite a while, so hit me up and we'll work something out and I can send them to you.
Look at that.
Yeah, they're like, how much?
Did I know this?
Huh?
Did I know this?
Yeah, they've been out for a while. I got a whole case of them upstairs. Yeah, I announced them a while back. Maybe I didn't do a follow-up announcement. I can't remember. But yeah, they're out.
Are they on your website?
No, but they're, yeah, see, I got 3 different colors. I got orange, red, and smoky gray. Right here. So.
Well, you should put them up for sale on your website.
Yeah, I probably should. But yeah, that's where they're available. So hit me up and we'll work something out. I think I'm selling them for, what is it a piece?
I didn't even know you had them, so I don't know.
I think that's $6 a piece is what I'm selling them for. And that's, you know, it's a gravity pick, and they got the nice edge to them, the, you know, polished. They're the unpolished edge, so they're rough on the edges, and they got that nice scrape to them. So, yep, they're nice.
Serious Pooh says thank you.
You're welcome.
Have the Rev and a Purple Nightmare, but haven't played the Redseven yet.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, let me think here. I think if you, it's might be putting my foot in my mouth, but if you had all three in the room and you could only pick two, if you're like me anyways, you'd probably pick the Redseven and the Rev. And then, because the Purple Nightmare is great, don't get me wrong, but it just, the feel for me was just, man, I'm like, man, I just can't gel with this amp. It had too much give to it for me. I like that happy sweet spot where it's chewy, but not like oatmeal. You know what I mean? It was just too saggy for me, and you probably know what I'm talking about, right? It's a huge sounding amp though. Lots of great low end in it.
Tony says I'd buy him and try him out. The Gravity picks. JB, I didn't
Cool.
see the announcement either. Dean Harkness, I'll buy some. Yeah, I missed that one. Are you sure you announced it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I didn't. I don't remember it.
I thought everybody didn't care. No, just email me. We'll work it out. So I can send them to you. It's like $6 a pick plus shipping. And honestly, that's if you go on, Gravity's website. That's what their picks sell for. You know, it's just that much. But they're good picks.
JB didn't see the announcement either. TechForge, what's a pick? I learned using a 5-cent coin and have just stuck with it ever since.
Oh wow! So you like that round kind of feel? That's amazing. Yeah.
Could you even play? Could you get like a quarter and play with it? You got a quarter?
I don't have any coins on me. You can.
I got a quarter.
Do you? It's kind of round. It's kind of round.
I'm gonna get you a quarter.
Don't get me a quarter.
I'll go get it.
Yeah, they're kind of round sounding. You know, it's a completely different kind of thing.
You can hear me huff and puff up the stairs.
Yeah,
now.
I can hear you huff and puff up the stairs. Just don't use the bathroom. We'll be able to hear that too.
Got it. Just getting the coin.
Sure you are. No, that's basically it though. Yeah, I've had these sitting upstairs for a while, and this is the only kind of pick I use now. I got used to them, and I love them, you know. And I'll come up with some. I got to call Chris over there at Gravity and come up with some different shapes and sizes for you guys as well, and different grips and stuff. They got all kinds of different grips you can use, all that stuff. So yeah, it's nice. You got a quarter?
You got a quarter?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can use.
I got a penny. I got a dime.
It's too small. I got to use a quarter.
I'm looking for a nickel.
No, nickel won't work either. It's too small.
But you have to try it though, because it's a 5-cent piece.
Well, 5-cent pieces in different countries are different sizes.
Yeah, but you still have to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, coming back.
I got to switch guitars again. Well, to switch the
Will
guitars.
it ruin your strings?
No. Not unless you do it a lot, you know.
I'm just wondering what the tone is going to sound like.
It's really rounded.
With the metal.
It's rounded, and I don't know if it'll be as sharp.
Everybody's getting their coins right now.
Yeah.
They're trying to try it themselves.
Well, that's what Brian May used for a long time. He used a coin.
Who, him?
What?
What?
You don't know who Brian May is?
No.
Oh, man, don't let me get all professor on you. Queen's guitar player.
There you go.
Brian May. All right, let's start out with the nickel. Let's get that over with.
All right, do the nickel.
All right, let's mute the mic. And where am I? Channel 2. Let's keep it on channel 2 just for gigs.
Oh, yeah, JB says be like Brian May and use a coin.
Exactly. Here we go. You hear how weird it sounds?
Did you?
It's all round. All your notes don't really stand out. It's just like this roundy kind of thing with them. So, yeah, but Brian May made it work somehow, but it does not work for me. But Brian May wasn't a shredder. He's kind of a single note kind of melodic player, you know. So maybe that's why it worked for him. But that's part of his sound. That's why he's got that weird overtones on his playing.
JB says the metal edge, the ridges should make it sound scratchy.
Yeah.
Pick slide. That's kind of what I was thinking. The pick slide.
Oh, I can do that. Sorry about the spike there. Just yeah, let's try that. So I'll do the pick slide with my pick first, and let's just do the quarter. All right, 1 second.
Okay.
It's actually a little better with the
Yeah,
coin.
I
The
was
pick
gonna
slide's
say.
better with the coin. I'll have to remember that. That's actually, if I ever have to do that in the studio, I'll grab a coin. It's a little nastier. It's got a little more of a ping to it, you know?
So yes, you had the picks at the summit. I got 2. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I had them at the summit. You're right. Yeah, we should probably do another summit.
JB says that's a cool pick slide, actually. And then everybody's making fun of me for not knowing who Brian May is.
I know. See, I was just like, you don't know who Brian May is? What the hell? We gotta talk.
I'll sing you a song, though.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not much into guitar players. Knowing who
Except
they all
this
are.
one, I guess.
Sorta. She just puts up with me, though.
Yeah, not knowing who they all are.
Yeah. So, if I do another song, would you be able to switch channels for me?
Oh, yeah, show me what you need.
So, see that middle button that says channel?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and hit that. So, as soon as I start the solo on this next one, go ahead and switch channels for me and just keep
Just
it over
push
there.
the same button.
That's all you got to do. Just
Okay.
push the same button. Yep. So, let's do the Sphinx. The Sphinx.
Give me a little head nod or something, just in case I don't know what your solo is.
You don't know what my solo is on the Sphinx by now?
The whole thing's a solo.
No, it starts out with the rhythm. You'll know. As soon as I step on the wah, you'll know. All right, let's do the Sphinx. So, if things go as planned, channel 1 will be the rhythms. Channel 2 should be the leads. But maybe they won't. We shall see. So it's that center button right there.
Right, got it.
Yep, all right.
The one that says channel.
The one that says channel.
Channel.
Not Brian May. All right, 1 second. I seriously, like, I missed that amp. Oh my God.
You're digging it tonight.
Thank you. Oh, I am totally digging this amp right now. You ever, it's like going to a restaurant and you order food and you're like, I order this all the time, but for some reason tonight, it's amazing. And that's how I'm feeling about this amp right now. I'm like, I just
definitely identify with that feeling.
Yeah. Kind of like a cigar. Every once in a while you smoke a cigar and you're like, I don't know, but then you smoke the same one later and you're like, dude, this tastes like the best thing I've ever had, you know? So this amp is totally working for me
Nobody
tonight.
said anything about you, but they're giving me praise for being a good amp switcher.
Yeah, all she had to do is go, boop, and she gets all the praise. Jeez, man, must be nice.
Should be. Dean says, we forgive you for not knowing who Brian May is.
Now that she switches an amp properly. But she didn't switch it back during the second rhythm section, though, I will say that.
Oh, God. It's all a solo. You're soloing it.
No, that part in the middle.
Solo playing it.
I do that twice before I start the next solo. But that's okay. You were too busy scrolling Facebook or whatever.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
Yep. That's what she do.
Bill Beard says that was a good song, and I'm a classic rock guy. Bill Beard, isn't he the guy in Sweet Christmas?
No.
No?
No.
What's his last name?
Bill. No, you had to ask me. But it's not Beard. No.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Let's see.
What else do I have?
Thank you, CS. Let's see. Tony loves the Morley Wah.
Oh, dude, I love this wah. It's the best. It really is.
Mike says, hey guys, Jarrod, thanks for playing my video earlier. Hope you guys are good. Oh, hey, thanks for participating. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's our pleasure, man.
Dean Harkness is just throwing out Eggs Benedict. Not sure why.
Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. Okay. I like it as long as it's gluten-free. Literally, it's like Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict.
Dean Harkness, I retract my praise. Boo. Boo.
Boo. Nice.
That's funny. Boo, boo, boo. Well, we've got like 3 minutes left. If you guys have any questions, comments, praise, boos.
Little ass kissy things you want to say.
Requests. Ass kissing.
You want the pet kitty Wendy?
Go ahead and send them this way.
Want to have daddy time with Kitty Wendy? Just let me know.
Oh, Steve-O, what model wah? What Morley wah are you using, JB? Which Morley wah again? Expression from Tony. Everybody wants to know about your wah.
It's the regular wah. It's the smaller one though. It's the mini. So It's the little one. It's just a regular wah. There's no like different model number. You know how they all have their own voicings and stuff. This is just the regular one. It's black with the white Morley letters, and that's it. It's real simple. And I love this wah. It's so good, you know. I mean, I love
it has a little button that says wah on.
Yep. So when you push
wah
down,
on.
what's nice is you don't have that toe toe switch. I hate that, especially when you're sitting. You got to put extra kind of stuff in it, and you always got to sweep it back, and takes all the guesswork out.
Tech Forge Australia. Jarrod, any feedback on my Puppets Riff challenge entry? Was it the audio too bad or wrong edit?
Tone Forge?
Tech Forge Australia.
Wait, did you send me one? Oh no, did I miss yours? I went back. So what I did, this is how I found them because I've been so busy. I went back to the date that I announced it in my email and then scrolled up from there to search for them all. I had to do that today, so I had to find them all today. So if I missed yours, I profusely apologize. I thought I got them all.
Yeah, if you missed it, we'll play it next week.
I'll play it next week. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I am so sorry if I missed yours. So
oh, yeah, please don't think there's anything wrong at all.
God, I feel like a total idiot right now. Please resubmit it. And I literally went back to the date I announced it in my email and scrolled up slowly.
I would be so interested too.
Yeah,
I hear what an Australian guitar player sounds like with a coin.
Yeah, dude, I am so sorry
5-cent coin.
if I missed yours. Let me see, tech. I don't know what name you sent it under.
Mike says, you must keep these community jams coming. It's super fun.
Oh, yeah, for sure I will.
Dean Harkness agrees, 100%.
If you guys don't kill me for missing one. Yeah,
Tech
I'm sorry.
Australia says he was going to send a do-over, but he ran out of time.
Oh, no worries at all. So resend me the one that you sent me, and I'll double check it. And again, my apologies if I missed it. When you're scrolling through, probably like 75 emails from then till now.
When you look at his phone, no, it's not right now, but almost every other time I've looked at his phone, he'll have like 92 text message, what do you call those
notifications?
Little notifications? Yeah. I'm like, what do you call those little dudes?
Notifications?
I'm like, how can you walk around with 92 text message notifications and not care?
Yeah, you guys seriously have no idea how many emails, messages, Facebook messages, Instagram messages, emails, text messages, and comments I get on the channel. It's like it's almost a full-time job keeping up with it all. So I do miss things. In fact, I was messaging somebody last night that messaged me in May, and I was like, oh my God, I got to get back with this guy. I felt so horrible about it. We had a conversation last night right before I went to bed, and I felt awful about it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just what happens. You get caught up in stuff, and I never mean to. It's just what happens.
Australia says it had the pull me under riff accidentally on the end because I didn't edit it. Oh, okay.
I think your mic died.
Did it?
Yep, your mic died.
Oh, it did. There you go. It had the pull me under riff because he didn't end it, or he didn't edit it correctly.
Oh, yeah, just resend it, and I'll double check it. We'll put you on for next week. And again, my apologies.
Daniel G, Mud Killer is your favorite, huh? Mine too.
Yeah. For sure. And you know what's cool about the Mud Killer too is that it has that compressor on it. So if you have an amp that's a little too dry, turn that compressor on, and it adds a little bit of a juice, kind of, like a nice little bit of, I don't know, you know what compressors do. It gives you that little bit of sag that you like, but not too much. It just gives you that little bit of good feel on a dry amp. So that's something nice too.
Yeah. All right. Well, since my mic died, we better
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, I just looked down and I couldn't hear you that well. So I'm like, oh, it's my mic that's picking you up. So, all right. Well, guys, thanks so much for being with us tonight. Thanks to all who participated. And again, my very sincere apologies for missing the one there from Tech Forge. I'm very sorry about that. We will make that up to you. But, yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed the episode. And, man, I'm telling you, if you're looking for a unique amp, and I bought this. No one's paying me to say this. This is my amp that I bought with my very own money from my piggy bank. And I freaking think it's amazing. If you're looking for something unique, I can't recommend this amp enough. It's really, really freaking good. And it's made by Italians who are very passionate about what they do. So them guys are awesome. So anyways, well, thanks for joining us tonight. And like I always say, every day is a gift.
And thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great week.
God bless you guys. We'll see you very soon. Yeah, the Hawaii and metal. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. I got some videos coming out this week. And we'll see you all very